Hey, good afternoon and welcome back to our channel here. We're going to talk about how to multiply two binomials together. This also works for a binomial times a trinomial, or really any set of polynomials that you could multiply together. That's why I often prefer this method over the more traditional FOIL method. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split up this first binomial, and I'll do x and a positive 1. And I'm going to multiply both of these parts by x plus 2. Now, this is going to achieve the same thing as FOIL or the area method. The reason why I prefer this is because it connects more closely to our mental math approach to multiplying big numbers. If I said like 26 times 15, well, you might think of this as 26 times 10. And then I'm going to add that to 26 times 5. It's a horrible 26. Because 10 and 5 make up 15. So I'm splitting up this term into two pieces to make it easier to do this mentally, because that's 260, and this would be 130. Add them up, you get 390. Much quicker in your head than trying to do all the traditional multiplication steps. So let's look at how this works out in binomial multiplication. Well, if I take and distribute to both parts my x, I get x squared plus 2x. And then I distribute this to both parts, and I get 1 times x is 1x. 1 times 2 is 2. So now when I combine my like terms, I end up with 1x squared, 2x and 1x, I get 3x plus 2. Now let's show that one more time in a different problem. Again, I'm going to split up, and it really doesn't matter which one you split up, but I'm just going to split up the first binomial into two parts. And I'm going to multiply both of those parts by the other binomial. So now when I distribute 6x times 5x, well, 6 times 5 is 30. And x times x is x squared. And then 6x times 1 is 6x. On the bottom, we have 2 times 5x. 2 times 5 is 10. And then we have an x, and 2 times 1, 2 times 1 here is just positive 2. So again, when I combine these like terms, I end up with 30x squared. 6x and 10x gets me 16x plus 2. So that's a final method you could use to multiply polynomials together.